Hey guys, thanks for watching Dirt Bike Channel. I'm your host Kyle Brothers, and today I want to talk tires, specifically hybrid gummy tires. Stick around. So I've been doing this for a while now, and I've had a lot of different tires on my bikes. I've owned about 40 bikes and ridden a lot more than that in the last 10 years, and I've had a lot of different tires. Everything from Bridgestone to Dunlop to Maxxis to Sedona to Pirelli, Shinko, Michelin, IRC, Kenda, just to name a few. But most of the time I was running what is known as more of a traditional or a standard knobby tire, a standard knobby rubber compound. And then in the last couple of years, I started to run hybrid tires. I started out with the Shinko 505 cheater and the Shinko 525 cheater, and those are amazing tires. But I've kind of branched out a little bit more to see what else is out there, things like a Kenda Ibex and things like the two tires I'm going to talk to you about today. If you're only going to try, and I beg you that you do try, a hybrid gummy tire, these are two tires that I think you should look at. One of them is a long-lasting tire, a long-lasting gummy in that world, and the other is not a super long-lasting tire, but it's an amazing performing tire. So the two tires that I want to highlight today, and it could have been Shinko, but I've talked about those in the past. The two tires I want to highlight today are the IRC VE33S. It has to be the S. It's the Gakoda tire. The S is the hybrid gummy tire, and then the other one is the Dunlop AT81EX. The EX makes it the enduro / gummy tire, and it is incredible. So these tires over here, the IRC tire is about 85 to 100 bucks. I think the last time I bought them, I paid 90, so it's a little bit expensive. And then this, the Dunlop AT81 EX tire over here, I'm getting those for $113, but that tire that I have right there, I bought that one for $79 at Rocky Mountain ATV because it was a scratch and dent tire. There were a couple of side knobs that had some scrapes on it, and so they knocked it down, and I'm like, heck yeah, I will pay 79 bucks for that tire any day. Anyway, so how do these tires differ? Well, the IRC VE33S is a little bit harder, it's a little bit stiffer compound, and I also wanted to say that both of these tires on these bikes have 20 hours on them. So the hours, you can look at this as I roll in shots. The IRC obviously looks a lot better than the Dunlop as far as, okay, they both have 20 hours, which one looks better? The IRC definitely looks better. It's held its knobs more. It's just a harder, stiffer compound. But it's still a gummy compound, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. This thing digs and it lugs and it's awesome. For an all-around performer, this one might be the best tire that I've seen. The Dunlop over here also has 20 hours on it, but I flipped it around. I ran it for about 15 hours one way, 14 hours one way, and then I flipped around, and then the remaining 5 hours have been the other direction. That's one of the reasons why it looks so weird. It's got kind of a pyramid shape to it, because I actually turned it around and ran it the other way. I'll roll in some other shots now of tires. One tire that has 8 hours on it, on my, whichever bike I'm showing, it's the two outside. And then another bike that has 20 hours on the tire, or one's got 8 and one's got 14. Okay, so, and I'll put that in on the screen. So this one here has 20. It looks the roughest of any of them, and it has done the roughest terrain, but these two tires have 20 hours on them equally. So if you're just gonna try one and you're the guy that's like, my tire has to last a long time, get the VE33S, the IRC VE33S. It's an incredible tire. I have had one puncture with this, which I needed to install a plug-in, and then it's been fine. That happened within the first 2 hours of riding it. The Dunlop, I have 20 hours on this one. I've never had a puncture with it, and I have the other bikes out there with, what did I say, 14 and 8 or something like that. Another thing to note is, even though the Dunlop looks haggard right here, there are things that this Dunlop, even in its current ugly state, it grips on things that no other tire will. Let me say that again. Even in this haggard state, the Dunlop AT81EX still gets better grip on rocks and roots than pretty much any other tire I've used, even brand new. So, if you're into if you want the tire to last a little bit longer and have an amazing all-around performer, but it's still this hybrid gummy that is a softer compound that grips on things, go with the IRC VE33S. Awesome tire. If you are going on a trip and you want the ultimate in performance, do the Dunlop AT81EX. You will not regret it, I promise you. I have felt like a hero multiple times with that tire because there are things that I think it's going to spin on and then it doesn't. I've been right behind people who are running all types of different tires and I watch them spin on roots and rocks and logs and I'm like, oh crap, this is gonna be nasty, and I hit it with that Dunlop gummy tire and boom, I just jump up over it and I'm laughing and giggling on the other side going, I can't believe how easy that was. So yeah, it's expensive, but the freaking thing hooks up like nothing I have ever seen. And if I wasn't gonna run that tire, then the IRC is the one that I would run. And so they have those kind of differences. This one, the Dunlop, is more about performance. This one's more about longevity, and they've done a really good job of cutting the difference with longevity and performance on the IRC, the E33S. I will do full reviews on these tires later. I've got a tire that Sam has been helping me burn rubber off on the IRC. It's probably got like 30, 35 hours on it. I know my buddy Tyler put 40 hours on one of these things. The IRC, he was running desert stuff and he put 40 hours on it and it was toast. So you can push these tires to 30 or 40 hours, these IRCs. They will certainly handle that. The rockier the terrain, it may, you know, wear it down faster. But anyway, those are two awesome hybrid tires. And again, now that I've been using the hybrid gummy type tires, I have zero interest in any of the standard compounds. That's zero interest, because these tires perform so much better for the rocky single track riding that I am doing here in the Rocky Mountains in Utah and Idaho. I don't ever want to go back to anything else. I will continue to try additional compounds and different things because that's the only way for me to learn new things. If I had never tried that Dunlop tire, I never would have known. Because the AT81 in its standard form is just, for me, it's just an okay tire. That one over there is an incredible tire. And so is the IRC tire right here. So those are a couple options for you to go out and try. If you like these videos, please remember to use the links down in the description. Please, if I have earned your subscription, go ahead and subscribe and then click the button, the notification, the ringing bell icon to make sure that you get notified when I do videos. This is how I'm supporting my family, guys. As crazy as it may sound. So yeah, this bike also, this 2019 KTM 250XC, it's going to be a bike that I'm giving away to a lucky viewer just like you. And don't worry, I'll put a new tire on it because this tire, it looks haggard. So I'll put a new tire on that for you so you got a new tire when you get that bike. But in October, I will start the sweepstakes for this bike and the 2020 KTM 250 or 300XC TPI. So I'm giving away two bikes for somebody for Christmas. Stay tuned. October 15th through December 15th, that's when the sweepstakes will be going. Why not you? I asked that. Why not you to win it? So anyway, thanks so much, guys, and we will catch you in the next video.